will have to jump off a cliff just knowing that you will not crash. Let me tell you, everybody has their baggage and everybody has their demon. So you might as well deal with your own demon and everything will work out fine. If you're not in control of your emotions will be in control of you.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Emotions with Omenasa. This is a show where I encourage you and I remind you that if you are not in control of your emotions will be in control of you. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Omenasa here. Today, my topic is youth in Nigeria. The youth in Nigeria. This is something that I have observed because of how the society is and just how everything is, which I wouldn't even go into. We have a lot of burdened youth. We have a lot of young people who are walking around with gifts and with talents, and they really don't have a conduit in where to put it in. And so we have a lot of people who make wrong decisions. We have a lot of people who pretty much settle to be in marriages that they don't want to be in, settle to be at jobs that they don't want to work in, simply because of where they have found themselves. And of course, the pressure of knowing not to waste your youth is also there. So I brought in a guest to shed light on how she has been able to live her life successfully as a young woman and how she has made ends meet. Her name is Favor Abba. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Lady, for having me here.
God bless you. So, knowing how everything has been from my observation, and just like it's not a topic that is not being spoken about, there is pressure going on in our country. How have you been able to fend for yourself amidst the temptations, amidst everything? First of all, are you in school?
Yes, I just graduated from National ND,
Okay.
National Diploma.
Okay, awesome. So you do have an ND, and what was that in?
2019.
Okay, and what did you study?
Public Administration.
Okay, public administration. So obviously you have not been able to get a job from my conversations with you, which is what made you so admirable to me, is how have you been able to fend for yourself?
Yeah. Thank you so much. It's not really easy getting a job in Nigeria. Like, it's not really easy after school. You have to struggle for job again, and the job is not even coming forth. So you have to the question is, are you going to stay back like that waiting for job that is not coming forth? No, you have to do something, to earn money for living. I've been in school, there's nothing, and when I graduated, there's nothing, there's no money, no help from anybody. Even if you ask for help, ask for little money. I'll wake up in the morning, there's no money to eat. And I was like, God, what am I going to do today? How am I going to get money? You even have to call somebody, call your brother, your sister. Oh no, I don't have money to give you. It's really frustrating. And you go out every day looking for a job, there's no job. So as a young girl, the thing I decide to do is to get myself involved in doing my talents, what I love doing most, which is braiding. I love braiding, and it gives me joy and it gives me money. So instead of staying back at home, doing nothing, sleeping every day, or going from one office to another, it's not really advisable.
When you say one office to another, what do you mean?
Going to one office to another looking for a job opportunity,
okay.
And it's not coming forward. Are you going to remain like that, or you really want to be frustrated? It's frustrating looking for a job and you are not seeing it. It's not normal. So I have to forget about that and do what I love, because braiding is my talent. And there are a lot of people that have talents there, they don't want to use it. They just want to stay in the office and earn sharp money. Like they want to, it's not really that you have this talent. There are some talents God have given to you, or you can even you've done any professional work before, or any you went for
like apprenticeship.
Like you went for it. Then after being graduated from there, some people will just stay back without doing it. Like I have some friends who have gone for an apprentice work. They've graduated from there, giving a certificate, yet they are not using it. That is abnormal. Like you need to go and put effort in doing what you've learned and what God has put in you. So
What God has put in you. God has put in you.
So that's it. And I'm really happy that I am doing what I love. I'm doing what I love doing, like braiding and trying to help myself. It's not really easy. And there are a lot of girls who would sleep every day, wake up to go sleep with men just to earn money. Like, it's not good.
Have you ever been tempted?
Yes, I have. I've ever been tempted into such life, but it's like, but I can't give myself to that. I can't give myself to
Why?
that. Because it's really not, it doesn't help matters. What if you get this money today? Are you still going to sleep to get the money tomorrow? Like, what if you go there to sleep, and to sleep with this man, did you even think of what happens to you the next when you get there? Because you don't even know this man. You don't know this man you're going to meet. Like, some people go there. I have girls in the hostel who have gone out to sleep with men just to earn money, and unfortunately, they didn't return back. It's either you see their dead body at the front of the gate, the school gates, or you hear that they are mixing. That is like the pressure or the frustration in looking for money. They want to get money. So I advise young ladies to like go into your professions, like go into something that you will do with your hands and it will give you money. It's really help.
Are you the only person that you take care of, or do you take care of your mother, of your dad, of your siblings? Are there other people that you're taking care of?
Yeah, I'm taking, not really, but I do take care of my mother sometimes when I have the hand to help.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all of this is coming from just your braiding, or do you have other jobs that you're doing?
I don't really have other job, only braiding.
Wow. So how has that made you feel, going to school, studying all of this time, spending your hard earned money, or maybe even borrowing from people to pay for your tuition? You finish school, and then now there is no job, and then now your fingers are the one that is just working constantly. Do you get angry? Do you get tired?
Not really. I don't get angry, but I get tired sometimes. But even if I get tired, it doesn't mean anything. Like, it doesn't change anything.
It doesn't change anything.
So I have to do it. I don't have option than to do it. Like, I'm not going to sleep at home every day. Like, I'm not going to stay back doing nothing, looking for someone to give me money, or looking up to someone to give you money. They will even promise to give you this money, and yet you will not see it. So I can't just stay back like that. I have to do something.
Like, I'm just in awe of your outrightness. So I'm going to come back. I have a couple of questions. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the break. You are tuned in to Emotions with Omenasa. And we have been talking about the youth in Nigeria and having to hone into your gifts, because sometimes just having a certificate is really, really not enough. And did I say sometimes? Many a times. Having a certificate is not enough. And so my guest here, Favor Abba, she has been talking about how she has been braiding hair to sustain her life and her family. Thank you once again for being here with us. And I really, really want to talk about how you have, first of all, it is commendable. God bless you. Thank you so much for working so hard to discover the gift that you have been given and to be consistent with it. How has it been having to now feed off this little money that you make for yourself, and then you also feed your family? Do you have younger ones, or a mom, a dad? You did say that your dad has passed away, so your mom.
Yeah, I only have a mom and my twin sister, just us.
Okay. So do you fend for them? Do people call you to ask for money? People in the family.
Yes, yes. Like my mom do sometimes, and even my twin sister does, and my mom younger sister.
Wow. So how do you make it stretch?
Like it's not easy. It's not really easy, but when they ask, I will ask them to wait because maybe I will not have that at the time. They will ask me to give them because I don't have a job. I only go out on a service when they need my service. So, and when they ask me of the money, if I really have, I will give them. But if I don't have, I will tell them to wait until I can do something, then to send the money to them. Like my mother don't understand me sometimes, and my twin sister too is really having something doing, and she's also supportive.
Okay. So you tell them to go ahead and wait. Now, thank God for this gift that you have, because
Yes, I
it's
really
very,
thank
very
God.
obvious that you wouldn't have been able to eat.
Yes.
So, how do you master your gift? First of all, how did you discover that this was a gift? First of all, and then we can go ahead to talk about how to harness a gift. So, how did you discover that? Oh, okay, well, I guess I could braid hair. How did you discover that?
Okay, I discovered that right from when I was a child. When they are braiding, I do go there to stand and watch the person. And the person was like, do you really want to know how to braid? I said, yes, I love it. Like, I love it. And she said, okay. So from there, and when I grew up to 15 years, I started making my twin sister hair. Like, I'll just be doing it anyhow. She would like be pouring me, you don't know how to do this. I said, just calm down. I will do it. I will try my best. So from there, that is how I started. To my secondary school, my friends would come around. That is, we'll be doing it like that. Even if it is not good, I will just be doing it. Like, I'll be making their hair like that. That is how I got to discover that this is actually, because I don't love I don't see myself doing any other things apart from braiding.
Wow.
So that is how I discovered that this actually is my talent.
Wow. So how would you encourage somebody else to discover their gift, and how can you publicize your gifts? Do you do you have a website? Do you, because you just mentioned now that it's only on home service. So are you ever planning on having a salon? What's the future for you?
Yeah, I'm really planning on. I'm not on internet yet, but I'm really planning on doing that. Like to be advertising my handwork. Like this is what I do, because by doing so, you will get more exposed to people, and people will know that this is what you are actually doing. So, but I have a plan for that, but I've not started yet.
Okay. So how do you get your customers now?
Okay, like when I braid, I'll just post it online. This is my handwork, and I'll put my number. You can call me if you did my service. This is how I do it for now.
Okay. That's how you do it for now. And how has the response been?
Yeah, it has been so wow, like so fine. It has been going well.
It has been so wow.
And those stuff, like the truth is that when you're doing something, you have to put all your mind, and when you are doing it, do it with joy. Like this is your life. Do it, and when you do it so perfectly, and the person go out, there's another person who asks you, where did you make this your hair? And they actually will direct the person to you. So it's still how I still progress.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, what suggestion, what advice would you give the government? In terms, yeah, because you are a young person, you have gone to school, you have not been able to find a job. What would you like them to know?
Like the government need to do something about the issue of unemployment. They really need to do something about it, because a lot of people, a lot of youth, a lot of young girls and young boys are walking about looking for a job and there's no job. Like, I've experienced the fact that I've been into an office and I went there for an interview only for the boss to ask me out to sleep with me before he can give me a job. Unfortunately, I wasn't going to do that. That is really happening. Like, is really,
It's a thing.
is a thing, is happening. And that has to stop. How somebody will go to school, struggle, and after all the struggle, you come back from school, going to look for a job, and there's no job. It's really frustrating. Like, the government needs to do something. They need to improve this job opportunity. Let them provide job opportunity for the youth so that this struggle, this hardship can reduce. Like, it's too much. So they need to do something about this job opportunity. Let the youths, like, let them have what to do. Let them use their results. It's not for fancy. The result is not for fancy. Like, you went to school, and when you come back, you need to use your results. And it's not coming, like, it's not working. It's not working. So government, I'm appealing to government to do something about it. Like, it's really not right.
Like, how long has it been since you graduated?
This is about 2 years now.
Wow, about 2 years. So that means that, so how long did it take for you to realize, there's no job, so let me start braiding hair? Was it 3 months or 6 months?
That is like a year now.
Wow,
A
okay.
year,
So you
yes.
did spend a year trying to find a job.
Yes.
Now, did you find yourself also going below your pedigree, like looking for jobs that you knew you were less than?
Yes, I actually did. But still, I can't even find that one.
Like, would you say that you want to continue braiding hair and that you are actually satisfied or content?
Yes, I'm satisfied with it. I'm okay with it. It's really, I'm okay with it. Like, all I want to do now is just to expand it, like, to make it look, I don't know how to put it, to make it look fine, like
You want to expand your business?
yes, expand my business and make it known to the whole world. At least this is what I do, and I'm okay with this. People who are braiding, they are really making a lot. Like, they are happy with what they are doing now. So even me, I am happy with it. So if I can expand it, I am okay and satisfied with it.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for being here. So, there you have it. There is a gift that you have. There is a gift on the inside of you. So, whether you have a job or you don't have a job, or the society decides to run the government in your favor or not, you were born with a government on the inside of you, and that government is your gift. And that government can pretty much control your life if you discover it. So, thank you so much for enlightening us on that. Discover your gift. The youth in Nigeria, discover what you were created to do. You are not just called to work for somebody.
Yeah.
Because if that's where your mind is and you don't get a job, you will suffer. So you do have to look on the inside of you. There is something on the inside of you. You were called to sing, you were called to dance, you were called to preach, to sew, to braid hair. You were called to be an artist. There is something on the inside of you that will completely change the world, and who knows, change the government. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, God bless you.
You will have to jump off a cliff just knowing that you will not crash. Let me tell you, everybody has their baggage and everybody has their demon. So you might as well deal with your own demon and everything will work out fine. If you're not in control of your emotions will be in control of you.